Watcha! Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a while since I did a Samurai Jack review. It's been 2 weeks since the last episode and the last review. So I finally got to see it, and it was, again, another hit, another great episode of Samurai Jack. So far as I'm noticing, they're probably gonna just kind of, with the story, they're just gonna keep it straightforward. They're not gonna have any little side stuff going on. It looks like that they're primarily focused on this one story, and that's a good thing. That means that we're gonna get a great ending. So it starts out again right where we left off, right where Jack is, at the cliffhanger of the last one. He wakes up in the middle of the snow. He's all freaked out because he just was fighting all those assassins, and he sees Ashi. That's her name. Her name's Ashi, and Ashi looks to be dead at first, but then all these crows start yelling "murderer," and it's weird because of the way that it kind of shows that it's still bothering him that he had to kill everybody, but yet he's like, no, they chose their path, they chose the way, they chose what they chose. So that's interesting. But then as soon as they shut up, all of a sudden Ashi's alive, and then she tries to kill him again, and then Samurai Jack ties her up with her own weapon, which was kind of cool. And then she just starts saying that he's wrong, that he's the one who's the bad guy and stuff like that. And then he's sitting there kind of thinking to himself like, wow, man, she wonder if there's a way I can get her to stop, hating me. And then she just goes on, and then he's like, nope, no way she's gonna not trust me or like me or whatever. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this huge monster eats him. I'm like, where did the monster come from? And then they're in the belly of a beast. And it's crazy because it's like this. I will say this episode has the most amount of talking in it than any of the other episodes, in my opinion. There's so much communication between Jack and Ashi and him, Jack's self, because he's sitting there arguing with himself still. I wonder how they're going to continue to use that and continue to, or even wrap that up soon, because it's not dragging on, but I feel like it could if it not done correctly. But I trust these guys enough to continue to do that well. And so far, it's been done well, so it hasn't felt like a drag yet. There were so many great moments in this show. I don't want to spoil everything, but there was this one funny part where Jack's kind of talking to himself, and then all of a sudden this weird crab creature just sneaks up behind Ashi while she's tied up, and he just kind of just grabs her mouth so she doesn't yell, and takes her off. It was so creepy and crazy, but it was hilarious because then all of a sudden his ghost self or whatever is like, oh, she's gone. He's like, what? And they has to go kill it. So that was a good scene. I like that scene. It was hilarious. As the show goes on, it gets to the point where Ashi keeps talking shit, and then Jack's like, I had enough, sets her down, is like, listen, I'm not the bad guy here. Aku is. Aku's the one who's destroyed the world and why the world's so screwed up. And, she is like, die. She just doesn't stop. So it's kind of weird and kind of crazy how she just is so, passionate to kill this guy who she doesn't even know. So that's crazy. That's crazy to think about. Let's see. It gets to a point in the show where they get into this one room, and I was kind of confused because it's like, if we're in the belly of a beast, I mean, they do explore the beast's body. We see the beast's neurons. We see the beast's antibodies, because we got to fight the antibodies. There's this one antibody that was like, these stubby arms. He doesn't say that, but it's like it shows that he's like, these stubby arms. I can't climb up there. So that was pretty funny. So yeah, they're exploring the whole body, trying to get out, and then they get to this one part of the body, the exit, and there's like these fish. You got, I think, jellyfish and this big one fish that tries to eat them. But before that, Ashi sees all of them. They're so colorful, and she's just amazed by it. So is Jack. And I think that's one of the first hints that Ashi is going to be, a main character, and she's going to, be able to, as I speculated, like a lot of people probably, like, she's going to be a good guy, or she's going to switch to good as soon as, she chooses to. I don't know when, but it's not going to be too soon, but probably in the next few episodes. And I can already see the memes of Jack and Ashi, of Joel and Ellie. So don't do those memes, please, because I know that's what people are gonna do. Just like they did with Logan. But Logan turned out to be great. I love that movie. Anyway, back to Jack. As then they're trying to escape, and they finally escape, and then they're on this beach, I guess, and Ashi has the chance to kill Jack, but then something from her past comes. There's this little bug, or this little, it's not a fly. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot. A ladybug, that's what it is. It's a ladybug, and it comes, and she remembers what her boss told her about how they're a distraction, and then the ladybug like flies over to Jack, and then the ladybug crawls on Jack's hand, with Ashi's boss. Ashi's boss crushed it, but while Ashi's watching Jack with the ladybug, he just lets it fly away, and she decides not to kill Jack, and she just kind of sits down, and then it was over. Watch out, and then the theme song plays, and that was the episode. It was really good. I left out a few things so that you can still watch it if you haven't already. So far, like I said, great episode, great start. I'm guessing that it's not gonna be over for at least a few more months. It's going to be a few more months before the show is going to finish. I can tell by watching the show that they're going to stick to the story and not going to sideline anything. If they do, it's going to be relevant to the story, like they've been doing. So, I don't know. I think that it's going to be a great series, and I think it's going to be one of the greatest series finales of like whatever. So it's good to see Samurai Jack's getting a good ending, and hopefully he gets back to the past. I can't wait till the next episode to do another review, and thank you guys for watching, and I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.